Hello, I'm Latoya Drake, a program coordinator for Kentucky's Nutrition Education Program with the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. The University of Kentucky Extension Nutrition Education Program has worked with the Kentucky Department of Agriculture Farm to School program to produce the Kentucky Farm to School Hub. This is a free statewide website designed to help farmers and school food purchasers find one another and coordinate production of local food with school menu needs so more Kentucky food makes its way to the plates of Kentucky school children. Producers who register on the website can enter their contact information and describe the products and services they are willing to offer, including details like variety, amount available, estimated dates available, and whether they can provide processing and/or transportation. This allows purchasers to search the website by geographic area or product and send inquiries to producers. Additionally, producers can access information about locations of commercial kitchens, food safety training and certifications, insurance, produce average prices, and where to access shared equipment. Resources for planning, funding, and marketing are also available to producers on this website. Let's check it out. Part 1. How to create a profile. You must enter data into all the fields on the screen. They cannot be left blank or it will not save. First, start with your name. That includes your first and last. Enter the name of your farm. Enter your street address. Enter your city. Enter KY for Kentucky. If using full zip code, be sure to enter the dash. When you enter your address, it will be pinned to the Google locator map in our searchable directory. Be sure to include your area code and include the dashes. If you do not have a business email, you can create one easily with Gmail or Hotmail. The email you list in the business email field will be displayed on your profile in our directory. At the end of the registration process, you will be asked again for an email address and password that will be used as your login credentials. This email does not have to be the same as the email you used and listed as your business email. You can even designate your preferred method of contact. Part 2, farm description. You are able to leave fields empty or blank in this screen and it will still save appropriately. First, enter information about your farm. This is a large text field where you can enter a description of your farm and anything you want to highlight. Next, link your web page if you have one. Be sure to use the complete URL path so folks can get to it. Check all that apply as it relates to certifications. You do not have to have any of these to participate in the Farm to School Hub, but it might be a selling point to a school looking to buy from a producer who has a particular credential. There is information on how to obtain the Produce Best Practices training and a link to the Kentucky Proud application in the resource section of the Hub. You also want to check if you currently carry liability insurance. If you don't, leave it blank. If you do, enter the amount of liability insurance you carry. Enter 0 if you do not have liability insurance. As far as educational services, what does your farm provide? Check all that apply. And again, you do not have to offer any of these services to participate in the Hub, but please check what you offer as some school buyers may be interested in purchasing from farms that offer certain ones. Next, click your preferences, check all that apply. Also, list any other programs, services, or things you want to share with potential school buyers. Part 3 of the producer-grower registration process. Product currently available. Products you are currently growing or plan to grow should be added at this time. If there are any products that you would consider growing, if there's a big demand, they should be added in the next step, Part 4, under Willing to Grow. After your account is created, you can also go back and add more products and make changes or edits to what you enter now during the registration process. When adding your available product, select the product you want to add from the drop-down menu. Click here to add a product that is not currently available in the product drop-down list. This opens up the Help Us Improve window where you can add the product you would like to be added in the feedback area and submit an email to us so that we can add your item. You do not have to include your name or phone number to send. enter the variety details about the product that you have available. For example, Golden Delicious apples. Enter your zip code next. Your zip code is helpful for those buyers looking for products grown within a certain range distance. Available start date. Enter the date that your product will be available. Available end date. Indicate the date your product will no longer be available. Indicate if you are available to process the product. This is a text field so you can describe or enter the services you offer, or simply put processing available or processing not available, or NA. It is best to not skip fields and enter some text in every one to avoid the record not being saved. Next, enter the approximate size of your product here. For example, when describing tomatoes, you can enter small. Apples, you may enter 2 to 2.5 diameter. For kale, 5 to 7 leaves per bunch, or whatever applies to this product. Next, enter your estimated price. Enter your price and the pricing structure, for example, by pound, dozen, case, etc. So for apples, you might enter $3 per pound. For broccoli, you might enter $3.50 per bunch, or for pumpkins, you might enter $7 each. Enter whatever makes sense for this product. If you need some help, in the resource section of the Farm to School Hub, we have links for several reliable sources for cost estimates, including the Kentucky Farmers Market Price Report from the UK Center for Crop Diversification and the USDA. Detail if you have a minimum purchase. Use this field to indicate if you have a minimum purchase quantity and what that is. If you do not, you can enter no minimum or NA. If your product is organic, you can detail that here. Are you willing to help deliver? Indicate your delivery radius. Number of miles within county or certain region or whatever applies. If you don't deliver, enter NA or no delivery. Be sure to detail your delivery rates. Enter your delivery rates. Is it by the mile, the flat fee? If you don't deliver, enter NA, or if you don't charge, enter no fee, whatever applies to you. Lastly, there's a text field where you can enter any additional information that you might want a potential buyer to know. For example, payment requirements, shipping, packaging details, etc. Repeat this process for as many products as you would like, or move forward to step 4. Remember that you can add more products and edit these once your account is set up and completed. Part 4 of the registration process allows you to add any products that you might consider growing if there is a demand. The school buyers will enter products that they are interested in and search for available products. They will be able to make inquiries to growers about the products they have listed as available or willing to grow. They will be able to see your profile and can send you an inquiry, an email, that you can respond to and discuss more or schedule a follow-up conversation or meeting. Next, select the product you want to add from the drop-down menu. If it isn't in the drop-down list, you can request that it be added. Next, there's a text field where you can indicate your production capabilities. Also, enter your pricing structure by the pound, dozen, case, etc., whatever applies to this product. Detail your processing availability, your delivery radius, and your plan for production. Your plan for production is where you can indicate to the potential buyer the date by which you need to know the specific need so that you can determine how much you need to plant, produce in order to supply the product. For example, to provide watermelons for summer feeding program, you would need to know by X date so you could know how much to plant to meet this demand. In the expected harvest, you're going to detail the date or time frame you expect the product to be harvested and available. And in the notes field, this is a text field where you can enter any additional information you want a potential buyer to know. For example, payment requirements, shipping and packaging details, etc. For the final step, please read and agree to the privacy policy and provide an email address and password for logging into the system. This is the standard University of Kentucky website privacy and liability notice. Our site is not collecting any sensitive data on users. However, keep in mind that the contact search feature for producers and school contacts is open to the public. So any contact information you provide will be displayed and viewable in our searchable directory. You must click and agree to the privacy policy in order to finalize your account. The email address that you enter here becomes your user ID or login email address. The system will not allow there to be multiple accounts or profiles with the same email address. There are no real parameters on the password you select. It does not have to include special characters. You can reset or change your password anytime you forget it. A special note, the email entered here will also show up in your account profile as producer's email once the registration process is complete. The email is not displayed in your profile in the directory unless it is the same email address you use for your business email. Once you have successfully created your account, you can log in to access all areas of the Farm to School Hub. Forgot Your Password link is available from the login menu. With the Farm to School Hub, you can easily manage your products. In addition to being able to manage your available products in the Farm to School Hub, you will be able to locate buyers, commercial kitchens, food hubs, and food auctions, and products that schools might need. You will also be able to access information about selling to schools, as well as find funding, marketing tools, and much more in the resources section. The final contact section allows you to find school food service directors' contact info. That's the Farm to School Producer Hub in a nutshell. You have questions or feedback about this resource? Reach out to us at the Kentucky Nutrition Education Program, 859-257-2948. We at the Kentucky Nutrition Education Program hope that you find this video helpful and especially wish that you will find much usefulness in the Hub. Be sure to reach out to the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service in your county for additional food and agricultural related resources. Thank you for watching.